Sorry about that. Welcome to the Daily Shift, where every day between Monday and Friday, I come to you live here on YouTube to help you transform what is to what you want it to be. So I'm so glad that you're joining me today. And today we're really going to be looking at blasting away that excessive fat because, we know what this is an abundance universe. And we're trying to tap into abundance, but not that kind of abundance. We want to release that. And so how we're going to do that today, we're going to actually use a bunch of different modalities. This is going to be one of my manifestation techniques. And this is what's working for me. It's working for other people. It was so great because Luisa on Facebook, thank you so much for letting me know what's going on with you. She said that, she was doing the biohacking and in 3 days she had lost like 4 inches around her belly button area, something like that. And she had been losing inches in other places in her midsection. And her mother had not seen her in a week. And she said her mother was so surprised at her results. Does this work? Sure. There's a lot of things that go on with it that are part of it. But if you are one, sometimes you go like, I don't believe that works. Okay, then it's not going to work for you because everything you do is based on faith. Now, faith, when it's corrupted, it's called worry, it's called anxiety, it's called doubt. So this is a faith currency universe. So you get to decide what you want, and you can decide, do you want to tap into the observer effect? Do you want to shift things that are not, calling things that are not as though they were, and then expecting your words to come to pass. Now, if you want a little bit of foundation on how to make manifestation techniques work for you, then I invite you to look at the comment section if you're live here. If you're live, put hashtag live in the chat. If you're watching a replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay over here on YouTube. I would love to connect with you. But there are things that happen, right? If you do not have a foundation of certain things, one is called what I call the 4 pillars, which we're going to be using today and tapping into today. Then you'll get some results, but you're not going to be able to maintain it. You can hustle through things, but you're not going to be able to maintain it. And I go into that on Monday. And I also have a free download, like a little workbook that goes along with it, absolutely free. So go ahead and watch that as well. This is really going to assist you in anything you're trying to bring into your life. The number one thing, which I talked about, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more with this in the society tomorrow. So if you want more of this, can you just learn this stuff watching all my free stuff? Absolutely, 100%. A lot of people who are getting results, they're just watching my free stuff. They're just coming to the free things that I offer, and they're seeing results. Now, some people, the reason they're getting faster results is because they already have a foundation and they've already been practicing certain things. But it doesn't mean that because this is new to you or you haven't been practicing it, that you can't get results as well, right? I can't guarantee results, but I can guarantee that what you works. I can guarantee that what you have faith in, you're going to have eventually. This is spiritual law. And you can believe that or not believe it. It doesn't matter if you don't believe it because that's the way things are. The main thing is your own words. Your own words. Do you believe your own words? Like, forget what everybody else does with their words. But if you're thinking that words do not matter, then when you try to speak things into existence, including your vision boards, so you're finding that you're doing your vision boards and things like that, and it's not coming to pass, then the challenge I would have for you is to audit what you're saying. Because it doesn't matter how many vision boards you have out there and all these other manifestation techniques, if you are not integritous with your own word to yourself, that your yes be yes and your no be no, then when you try to speak things into existence, which is one of the number one way that you're going to see transformation, because you're going to, you'll believe me for a little while because we're having results over here, and that'll inspire you, which is good, which is why I tell you to inspire you, right? And to tell you that it's happening. If it's happening for us, that means the possibility and the probability for it to happen to you is there. But again, you have to activate that faith. You have to trust in that. This is part of the observer effect too in quantum physics for those of you who like that kind of stuff. But you're never going to believe any other voice more than your own. And if you're constantly having negative self-talk, everything we believe is around words. It's a story. So we're going to shift some of those things by shifting the story. We're going to do this in a couple of different modalities. We're going to use an EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. You might know it as tapping. If that's new to you, think of it like acupuncture without the needles. And we're only going to tap right here. We're also going to do some other modalities, like, and you'll see, just follow along. I promise you that you're going to feel better. Why I love EFT, when I was doing some additional research around it, is that it said that an hour of EFT can reduce your cortisol levels up to 43%. And that's probably one of the reasons why people are losing weight and things are happening radically fast in their body, is because cortisol tends to then pack on the pounds, and tapping reduces that. I also saw when I was doing the research, which you can do as well, thank you, Google, is that the effects of tapping can last up to 2 years. So if you want to shift your emotional state, and this is a really great way to do it, you want to do that because the good book tells us that we will prosper and be in health as our soul, which is our mind, will, and emotions prosper. You want to have soul prosperity because that's really the foundation to everything. And so on Monday, I talk about the 4 pillars, which we're going to embed in ourselves and activate that together. So let's just take a deep breath, hold, release. And just repeat after me. Let's have some fun and blast away this fat. Yes, yes. If it's happening for me and others, it can happen for you too. So just follow along in this guided meditation / EFT / I don't know what else I'm calling it, but it's biohacking. Right around here, the thymus area. We're just going to start tapping. You can lean yourself here to make it easier. Today, I take responsibility for my life, which just means I have the ability to respond. And I don't know if this works. If this is my first time, I'm just curious. If I've done this before, I know that tapping helps settle my emotions down. My gift is the way I think. And when I'm in emotional chaos, it causes chemical chaos. And now I can't see the answers right in front of me. It's a vicious loop. It's a vicious cycle. Because then I'm thinking negatively about myself. And I don't want that anymore. I want to shift that today. And so I come in agreement with all those who are watching throughout time and space. Agreement is a beautiful thing. It's very powerful. Super powerful. When we agree, it's adding our energy, but it doesn't just add, it multiplies. So I'm releasing love and light to those who are watching throughout time and space, saying yes. I want you healthy. I come in agreement with your health goals. Thank you for coming in agreement with mine. And I've tried many things, and so I'm adding this to my regimen because it's working for other people. Why not me? I can have ease in manifesting a healthy body as well. It doesn't have to be hard. I've been groomed to believe no pain, no gain. That's not true. How do we know it's not true? Because there are people who have gotten on the keto diet and have lost a tremendous amount of weight. It was not painful. It was just an adjustment. There are people who've gone on the carnivorous diet, and for them it worked. And they're well. There is no pain there. There's evidence out there that I can have the kind of body I want without the pain, without the toil, without having to live at the gym. There's nothing wrong with living at the gym if that's your thing. But maybe I don't want to live at the gym. And that's okay. There are a lot of different ways to get to a healthy toned body. And so I command my subconscious to execute these commands. Listen to the tone of my voice. I command my subconscious to execute and receive these ideas. I command my conscious to receive this mindset and this idea that it doesn't have to be hard. There is plenty of proof that it doesn't have to be hard. I receive that idea for myself, and I command my conscious to execute it. I command my heart, who is the gatekeeper, where the limitations are at, to receive this idea and to guard it. It's not true. No pain, no gain. That's not true. And I release those stories right now. I receive the new stories I'm hearing where people are reducing inches through alternative modalities like this. It doesn't have to be hard. And I choose for it not to be hard for myself. I command my I am center. I can never go any farther than my sense of self or how I see myself. And maybe I haven't seen myself correctly. Maybe I've seen myself through the eyes of wounds. Maybe I have seen myself through the stories other people have said. Maybe I've seen myself as fat when I'm just hungry. Maybe I have seen myself in a negative way, and that's why I have chosen things that were unhealthy for me. And maybe that's why there are times when I don't want to eat, or I overeat and I overindulge. I take all my power back because I am going further today. I am choosing a different path for myself. I'm choosing a healthier version of me. And I call forth that version of me to manifest in my body. I command my cells to listen to my voice. You will do as I say. You do as I say. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and we eat the fruit of it. And I speak death to every story in my cells right now that has made me feel less than, that has made me feel unworthy because of the way I look, because of the way I eat, or anything else that's coming up. I speak a crop failure to all that harvest. If we reap what we have sown, sometimes we get a harvest we did not implant. We did not choose really for ourselves. And even if I did do things out of arrogance or ignorance or hurt, right now we take our power back. And I come in agreement with all those watching throughout time and space. And even right now, I'm imagining all that crop becoming like black ash and falling down. And now I speak light and love into those spaces that are now having a vacuum. My words are my servants. Words matter because they become matter. And so right now I speak to the cells in my body, the excess of the white fat cells. I command you to turn to brown. Brown fat cells, yes, keeps us warm, but it breaks down blood sugar and fat molecules, the bad ones. So right now I'm imagining a bunch of white cells. And I command them to turn brown under grace and perfect ways. And whatever measurement I need in order for me to be in optimal health with a high metabolism. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that number is. But my beautiful subconscious knows the answer. It knows. And even right now, I can feel my belly area contracting and working. I might feel a little thirsty because the cells are accelerating and working. Right now, I am bending time. I am bending time. I'm quantum jumping. That version of me that has less fat around my belly and any other area, my back, my arms, my thighs, anywhere else where I don't want it. I command that fat, face, somebody said face, to dissipate, turn brown. And for those that are remaining in white, I'm now imagining we're like in an arcade game. We're gonna blast them. The more fun you have, the better results you have. And even now I'm seeing myself blasting away the fat. The enemy fat cells, the enemy fat white cells that my body no longer needs. The extra abundance, I don't need any protection weight. Not anymore. And even right now, like imagining just blasting it away. And it's blasting away. I can feel my body contracting, getting smaller and smaller, healthier and healthier, because I said so. This is how I quantum jump. It is a decision that I make. I choose this. I choose a new story. Why? I want to do this because I love myself. I accept myself. And I forgive myself. And as I'm doing this, I'm releasing every storyline, every story that has made me feel trapped in my body, trapped in a cycle. I am no longer trapped. I am free. I'm free. I am free. I love myself because everyone deserves to be loved, and I am lovable. I accept myself because I am amazing, an amazing personality. I'm cute as a button, smart, I'm witty, I'm funny, generous, I'm kind. I take no shit. And I release all that garbage. I forgive myself. It's like everything's just being released. I forgive myself, releasing all that negative energy out of me. Be playful. The more playful you are, the better this is. Just releasing all that unforgiveness of myself. I've been doing the best that I knew how to do. So I just release all that garbage. Second here. I anchor this in. Under grace and perfect ways, it is done with harm to none. We receive and we speak out grace. Grace, grace. If we can move mountains with our mouth, we can move fat. So we command our excess fat be removed. Be removed because we say so. Under grace and perfect ways, we receive it as done. And so it is. So do this as many times as you need to. Now, I really would love for you to check out Mondays because it's going to give you more foundation of why this kind of things work when you're working on manifestation techniques, the 4 pillars, which we ended up anchoring in. And then if you want more of this, I mean, I do a lot of free stuff here. So why even join us tomorrow at the Society is the Society of Sacred Alchemists, is because when we are together, right, and you are really putting some skin in the game, everything gets amplified. Are things amplified right now? 100%, because we're all in and we want what's good for each other, for ourselves and for each other. But there's something about coming together on purpose, putting some skin in the game that really amplifies everything. And that's one of the reasons why people are getting some radical results. I'm also going to be sharing some more techniques and some more insight. We're going to be doing more biohacking together, and as well as some vision casting. So if that's of interest to you, then go ahead and join us at your GPS, this way, your GPS for success.net. The link is over there already. And until next time, which will be very, very soon, may God's riches and best be yours, beloved. Bye now.